All right, it's mosquito season, so that's why I want to keep moving. Anytime that you sit for too long, you'll get either gnats or mosquitoes flying on you. Here in zone 9B, it's a lot. But today I want to get the power tools out, the power tools that I have. You know, this is not much. You can get these both for, I don't know, under $100, under $100. But yeah, I wanted to make this video today. I'm going to start on the garden planter for the Jasmine tree. Using these little power tools that I have, nothing crazy, nothing fancy, but it really helps getting the job done. This is going to take me a few days to do. I've never really built a planter box. I think it's something that I could have fun doing and probably learn a thing or two. I have my treated boards. See how both of the bottom boards are different? This is what I'm talking about. Like, I'm not here to win any contests, as you could tell. So now what I'm gonna do is try to come up with the right way to build this up. So this wood is not the best wood. It's been probably rained on, and I have learned the hard way a couple of times now. I never really pre-drilled my holes. Just didn't know that was the thing, to be honest. And so what I'm doing now is pre-drilling, because what you can do with the screwing this in, is you'll split the wood. You'll literally split this 2x4, and now you have to replace that entire thing. You don't want to do that. It's a dark road to go down. So I'm pre-drilling these, probably in each one. I want to have a 2x4 coming up like this. I think that this would be the best way to build this. On each side, have a 2x4, and then put the decking long ways, and so the dirt will actually never touch this 2x4. And also put decking down here, so the dirt will also never touch this 2x4, because these 2x4s not long will start to fall apart from the rain, and especially these ones down here. So I'm gonna put decking across the top of this as well. So it should be a pretty heavy box actually at the end of it, but future-proof kind of. Maybe probably 10-15 years. Don't quote me on that. So very cool. I figured out that I'm gonna be able to use these old 2x6s that are beaten to you got black widows, you got cracks. I'm adding this 2x6 right here because it's actually able to tie into the 2x4 and this down here. I'm just thinking the beefier I can get, the better, because of how much weight this is going to be holding with the water in it. And if it ever gets moved 10 years from now, I want it to not fall apart. So I'm tying this 2x6s in together with the end 2x4 that's going this way. So we'll see how that comes along. We'll see what it looks like at the end. So we got those two for the bottom, treated 2x4, and then I'm gonna drill 2 more for this top 2x4, approximately. All right, so now we got the holes, the pre-drill holes. So hopefully that helps out when I'm drilling these in. I don't know if you've ever drilled with having that sleeve. It is incredible for me, you know, it's great to have this little sleeve. It's made by whatever company drill you buy. So you can see it's a Makita, you could see it's a Milwaukee sleeve on a DeWalt drill. So it doesn't really matter. I just love having the sleeve. It saves me a lot of time and hatred. All right, I put some weight up here because I'm gonna be pressing pretty hard drilling this in. So let's see if I got my holes right. I'm gonna set this down a little bit and let's see. All right, got the first one in. And I'm just gonna snug that up so that I can move it around for the second one. All right, and I'm gonna do the one in the bottom. So that one did not go in how I wanted it. So I'm gonna force it in. All right, so I put the 2 screws in. It's pretty good, but I'm gonna actually nail these other 2 in. Let's see how that goes. Okay, I'm gonna pre-drill these 2x6s now. All right, so we're gonna nail these in with 16 penny nails, and this is where I usually end up splitting it. So we're just gonna see if this works. All right, pretty solid. Pre-drilling these holes has saved my mental health. All right, so here's my 2x6 now. I'm gonna try to make it flush with that 2x4. And here are my drilled holes. So my drilled holes pretty much, I wanna go in here and pretty much here. We'll see how that comes to be. All right, here we go with the sleeve again. I love this sleeve, highly recommend getting it. All right, let's bring our 2x6 up. We'll flush it up with that. This is gonna be a disaster. Let's figure it out though. All right, pre-drilled hole. Here we go. All right, cool. Got the first one in. Now let's get this bottom one in. All right, let's get this second one in. Very nice. All right, so now I'm gonna nail these in. Got that, my boy. All right, this is a little bit, this is the 2x4 that's gonna be going on this side. And so this is a little bit too tall, so I'm gonna cut that off real quick. I'm just gonna eyeball it. Nothing is perfect here. Not even me. All right, so this 2x4 is gonna go right here. I just had to shave off the top of it so that these would be approximately the same height. This is the back of the bed. Actually, these are gonna be on the sides now. So yeah, maybe do something cool with those 2x6s on the sides. I meant for them to be in the back, but hey, nobody's perfect. So this is gonna be the back now, and so this is how tall it's gonna be. We're gonna do one in the top 2x4, and we're gonna do one in the bottom 2x4. So this is what I'm excited to show everybody. This is decking. You could get this stuff, you could pay full price for it, or you can go digging, which I recommend. Hit me up about that digging process later. So I have my decking here, and before I put on this 2x6, I want to put this in there so that I'm not having to wedge it in. So I'm probably going to cut this and see how this goes. And I'm gonna cut inside the line so that there's no extra material pushing up against that 2x6. Alright. Cool, so see how I left, I cut on the inside of that line. Really useful now that I have that room there, so it's not going to be like super wedged up against that 2x6.